Hello Aries, welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie and this is your October reading. I am going to do a Celtic cross today and I've got a couple of decks for clarifiers if I need to. So let me start with pulling your cards for you. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate your time that you'll spend with me on my channel. One more shuffle and then I'm going to cut the deck. All right, so here we go. For Aries for the month of October 2021. Okay, so the first position is the you now. You have the Hermit. What's crossing you or what's challenging you is the Queen of Swords. The conscious goals that you have is the Justice. The unknown influences around you is the Page of Swords. And then we have the past influences. So what was just past you was the Moon. And then what's quickly going to be happening, or immediate future, is the Page of Cups. Your inner resources, or your talents, is the King of Wands. How others see you is the Emperor. That's good. That's your card. Your hopes and fears is the Seven of Wands. And the outcome will be the Star. Wonderful reading. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. So that's an energy of learning something new. Perhaps you're learning a new skill. And this is needed to maybe stabilize your situation, financial situation. But let's get back to this reading. So the Hermit is about sourcing yourself within yourself, getting some answers, some clarity, some truths. You have the answers within, but you just need to do the due diligence of looking within you. What's crossing you is the Queen of Swords. This is probably you. It could also be someone else. Someone that's decided to cut something, someone, or you've done this. You basically cut something out. You need to go within to be able to reflect on what has happened about the cutting. And then what we have that is crowning you is basically what you're consciously thinking about is you want fairness, you want the justice, which is an energy of being fair around you with whatever decision has been made. What is basically on an unknown influence to you is the Page of Swords. So this is someone that probably was, if I'm looking at this, I have a feeling this is about work or a situation pertaining to work. Almost like someone was looking into you, spying on you, watching your every moves, learning about what you're doing. Or it was you. It was you doing this, but subconsciously evaluating situation. Because we have in the past year the Moon. The Moon is about secrets coming out or secrets being withheld. It's an energy of that. Someone hiding something. So maybe if you're working for a corporation, this was done in the background without you knowing about it. And they were looking at you. Maybe they're the ones that are cutting you out of a project or something. Or maybe this is you. You find that the situation is maybe not fair and you're needing to gain more knowledge about a situation. You do some spying or some, calling it spying, but it's some education. You're learning about something about yourself or the company, because she has a book and she's also walking on a very thin sword that carries her from one side to the other side. So to me, that is kind of like this knowledge is needed to make a better decision. Things were withheld from you. But what's beautiful about all of this is the outcome is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is, again, a young energy, but it's an energy of going with what you truly love and, keeping your hopes very high. There's a pig flying on this card, so it's like you can wish anything, manifest anything, and you will have that once you have done the due diligence of going within and analyzing the situation for your good. From there, you do have an energy of King of Wands, so you're going to be extremely courageous, confident, and a go-getter in the situation. You're going to regain your power. You're going to come back into your power, and that's how people are going to see you, as the Emperor, being in control of your situation. The Seven of Wands is you're in your position of your fears or your hopes. But what I like about this one here, either or, fears or hopes, you had a need to protect yourself in all of this, and you needed to resource yourself. She's got a bubble, like a imaginary bubble, if you want, around her. So that's an energy of closing yourself off, protecting yourself from the external influences around you. And you've done that. And the outcome is the Star. So the Star is healing, it's hope, it's, something that you can wish upon. Whatever wish you had is going to come true. It's a very positive card. It's just some things happened in the past for you. And let's just see if this is more work or personal. Let's just grab a card from this deck. We have the Garden. The Garden is about events. It's about networking. So that too could be either personal or could be business as well. But we have the Birds, which is about verbal communications with others. And we have the Man. So the Man could be you, or it could be, it doesn't have to be a man. It's just representing you in this case. So, you attend some kind of a function or a meeting with people. There's a lot of verbal exchanges that probably sets you off on this path. Let's grab a card from this deck here. We have Power. So, there's a storm. There's lightning. Lightning is associated with power all the time. But there's a storm. It's dark. Where you think that things were probably glim or gloomy. Not so clear, with the moon. You don't see anything with the moon. It's happening at night. It's dark. But, out of that comes power. Lightning's going to strike and actually illuminate things for you. So I like this. So if it's work related, and I don't think you're the one that's being cut out necessarily, but I think you're wanting to cut something out. But you need to first do the due diligence of learning about the situation. And that's probably why you're going to be spying on the situation. You're going to make sure that it's going to be fair, whatever the outcome, your decision will be. And you're going to ultimately decide to do something that is good for you. Something that is actually, that you've always wanted, you've cherished. And if it's quitting your job, I'm not going to say quit as such, but leaving your job or asking for a different job or something to the effect, it's something that you want, you've been wanting. Maybe this job was draining you, whatever you were doing, if it has to do with work. Yep, I'm going to leave it at that, and I wish you all the best for the month of October, and we'll see you next time. So if you like the reading, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, it'll help to move or share these videos, and it'll help me grow as well. So thank you so much, and see you next month, Aries. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Leo. Welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. Wow. The sun just flipped out in the deck as I'm shuffling, but that's your card, so you're rising up to the occasion here. All right, so I'm going to do a Celtic cross today for you. This will be for the month of October, and have other decks with me to support the reading or get more clarity. So let's start with shuffling again. And thank you, by the way, for joining me today. So Leo for October 2021. Okay, Leo, the first card is the You Now. You're a very happy person. You've got the Ten of Cups. The obstacles or what's crossing you is the Lovers. You have a choice to make. I don't think it's a Gemini in this case. It's just that you're currently very happy, but you have a choice to make. The conscious goals that you have is the Ace of Swords. You want truth, you want clarity. What's ultimately unknown to you, but around you is judgment. As the past influences, you had the Two of Pentacles. The immediate future, you have the Strength card. That's a good card. That's you again. Your talents, you have the Queen of Swords. As for how people see you, the Two of Wands. Your hopes and or your fears, you have the Five of Cups. No, my cat wants to jump on the table. No, 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 no. And your outcome is the Moon. Bottom of the deck is the Queen. Oh, she did. She jumped on the table. Okay, well, she joined Leo on this reading. Terribly sorry about her. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I guess she wants to stick around. Let me just move all the cards. She's funny. Okay. It's okay. Okay, so you have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is one that has no need, actually. She has everything she wants. She's very confident with what she does. She has all the money, all the health and everything, and more to share. She's very nurturing. So that's basically the element of this reading for you today. It is about that. You're in that situation. And of course, we see that you're very happy and content with the Ten of Cups, but you have a choice to make. I suspect that this choice that you're needing to make is to regain balance, because you were struggling in the past. You're trying to balance things out with the Two of Pentacles. Maybe you're out of whack with the balance and you need to reset that straight. So you're wishing to have clarity, peace of mind, and illumination. What you don't know, though, is the judgment is there. And judgment could be a person. In this case, it could be a Scorpio. But it could also be an energy of you're getting a second chance without you knowing about this. There's a second chance coming your way. And then the outcome is the Strength card, which is, you, but it also could represent you needing courage and strength to move along through this process, Leo. Almost like the Nine of Wands, like stick it out because it's going to be good for you. How people see you, your talent is that you have the Queen of Swords, so you're able to make rational decisions and cut things out where needed. And I think that's what you need to do. You have to evaluate the situation to cut things out. And this is so funny because I'm a Leo, and I'm actually thinking that this reading really pertains to me for some reason. We'll see, but I don't have balance in my life at this time. It's very chaotic. The demand is too much. It's too high. If I put this in perspective for me, this is what's going on in my life at the moment. I'm just starting to get out of it, but I'm at the position where I need to make a choice, definitely. How others see you is the Two of Wands. So you're someone on a path. You have you're a planner. You're an organizer. You're a strategizer. So people see you that you're very efficient with this. Your fears and your hopes is the Five of Cups. So in this deck, though, the Five of Cups for me is about a disgusted feeling. It could also be a feeling of despair, I see, and having to take an action based on despair. And you're fearing that you don't want to have to do that. So the outcome is the Moon. And to me in this deck, this is going within. So you're probably, before you're going to be making your mind about the situation, I think you're going to need to deep dive into your emotions and understand what it is that you truly want. An energy of regrouping with yourself and understanding clearly your motives. I think that's what this is all about. You're at a situation where things are okay. There's a bit of unbalance in your life. And you need to make that decision. You need that clarity of mind to make that decision. Perhaps to continue doing what you're doing, but reinventing yourself somehow. You may need to cut something out. People do see you as someone that's very well organized and, with a very good strategy in order to not fall into a trap. And that's what I see this. You need to do this exercise to not fall into a trap, okay? And get to the bottom of things. Let's pull like a couple more cards with Lenormand to get a little bit more clarity on this. We have the tree. The tree usually in this deck is associated with health. You have the bouquet. The tree could also be associated with your roots, your foundation. The bouquet is about a gift, something beautiful coming your way. And the whip. The whip is about either addictions or repetitive emotions. This could very well be associated with you needing to get into the habit of doing something different. Something that's healthier, a healthier routine. Because the gift will be basically the answer. It's kind of like, it's going to be good for you. If I look at this in a healthy way, changing your routine. So whatever you do is going to be more healthy for your situation. And the gift is basically an element of something that's unknown to you as well. It's something that comes from the universe, in this case, that will secure that for you. I'm going to pull a card from this deck here. Oops. Wow, look at that. What came out before I even started shuffling is change. So there's a change that's imminent in your life. That's a hot air balloon. And it's basically carrying this horse, this white horse, through the clouds. So change is coming your way. Significant change is coming your way. Almost like a move. It could be a move. I don't see it as a move, but it could be a move. An actual physical move. Or a change in jobs or something to the effect. Or change in what you're doing day to day to regain balance. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you liked the reading. If this resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. And if you care to hear more from me in the future, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. And you'll be notified when I upload next time. Take care. Bye-bye.